give me a second. Make sure it is. Nobody's chatted yet. There's no chat yet. I'm looking to confirm on my YouTube channel that it's coming up. Let's see, let me refresh this page maybe. Looks good. Looks like it's on. I think. Yeah, good. All right, good. All right. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. This is the dry January episode. It is January 2026. Today is January 11th, 2026. It's crazy. We made it. And if you tried to tune in to my Christmas special, you'll know that one crashed. That stream crashed. So this one, though, I tested today. I'm out here in the middle of a field and somewhere in San Diego. And I tested it out, and I think everything's good to go. Looks like we got one listener out there, and that's better than 0 listeners. So, all right, I'm gonna play a Grateful Dead song while everybody's getting in here. I expect other people will be here, but maybe not. Does that say 1 or 2? It says 2. All right. Let me know how the sound is. It should be good sound. I'm speaking through a microphone today, so. Looks like somebody said something somewhere to somebody. I'm here. I think that's my sister. Let me look. Oh, here we go. Looks like my sister and Dennis Driscoll are here. Hey, thanks for tuning in, you guys. As you see, I'm out here in a field. I was shooting a music video, actually a couple of them today. I've been staring right into the sun the whole time, so I'm a little exhausted as usual. Just crazy stuff happening all day. Good evening, Martin. My mom says. Good evening, Mom. All right. Thanks for tuning in. All right, here we go. Let me know how the sound is out there. I'm going to do a Grateful Dead song. This one's called Touch of Grey. As we know, Bob Weir just passed away. So this one's in honor of him, of course. It's alright. Oh, well, a touch of gray kinda suits you anyway. That is all I have to say. It's alright. I will get by. I will get by. I will get by. I will survive. We will get by. We will get by. We will get by. We will survive. All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'm gonna put this. Well, can you let me know how that sounds with the music and everything, with the bass and stuff? Is too loud or whatever? I'm gonna put this umbrella down while you do that. Let me know how that sounds out there, and go ahead and like the video, please. Thanks. All right, that's gonna look a lot better. That looks a lot better, but it's also, the sun is shining right in my face. But I guess it's more important to look good than it is to, I don't know. That sun is gonna be literally right in my face as soon as it goes down. Maybe I'll put it back up in a second. Anyway, here's to dry January. I'm calling it drier January because well, I have to be honest, I slipped up a little bit this weekend. I was playing at a friend's grand opening for he has a wine bar up in Rancho Bernardo that opened up this week. It was a grand opening, and I mean, how could I go through a grand opening of a wine bar and not try the wine, right? So did that, and then went to a movie last night, went to see Song Sung Blue with a friend of mine, and they served beer there, and I'm just so thrilled that they serve beer at movie theaters now that I had to order a beer, actually 3. So sorry about that. I slipped up, but I was doing pretty good before that. And I'm back on. It's a drier January, so it's just going to be a drier January. All right, my dad says it sounds really good, and thanks, Dad. I'm good to know. Michelle, how does it sound? My sister's really usually a good judge of the bass. This is a Klost Holler non-alcoholic brew, and it's an IPA. A friend of mine was visiting the other day, and he bought this for me. He insisted on buying this for me. Thank you, Jacob. Jacob's in an ashram now. He's meditating for 2 weeks in an ashram up in Escondido. He's probably not watching this, but thanks, Jacob, for the non-alcoholic beer. It's really good. This is actually it's a really bitter non-alcoholic beer, but it's good. It's a nice change, you know. But before I fell off the wagon this weekend, I was feeling really good. You know how it is when you stop drinking. Your dreams come back and all that stuff. It was nice. It was really nice. So I'm gonna get back to that starting today, and try not to beat myself up for falling off the wagon for 2 days. It's hard being a musician, and you're around alcohol all the time, and free alcohol at your friends' places, and then you're at a movie theater with alcohol. You know, it's tough. Tough to stay off the alcohol. Anyway, so what else? Dry January, and we're off to a bang here already for this year. It was the 3rd day of January when the United States apparently captured the Venezuelan president. So not sure how to feel about that, whether good or bad or indifferent. I'm indifferent, I guess. Like many subjects these days. I heard Megyn Kelly say it the other day. She said, I'm a yellow light on all this stuff. You know, I'm not going green or going red. I'm going yellow. It's a yellow light. That's how I feel. It's a yellow light. My sister says it's going to be damp January. Well, mate, just do a drier January, Michelle. Michelle, how did the bass sound on the song that I just sang? I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, but there is people walking around hiking and stuff, so it's kind of bizarre. It's a bizarre scene. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I was out here shooting some videos today for some songs. I got a new song coming out, and then I did two cover songs. I did Touch of Grey, which will probably come out first, probably come out this week. And then I did I'm doing a version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which I might do on this episode too. But yeah, it's tough because you try to get good lighting, try to get a good background, but then you get good lighting, but then you start burning your face off with the sun. Doing these videos is nuts, man. I don't know how these guys, all these musicians do it, that they put up all these videos, and it's a lot of work. I mean, I've done a lot of videos in my time, of course, but I kind of gave up on it for a while there because I was just like, this is too much work, not getting paid enough for this. But now I'm like thinking I got to do it again, so. The bass on my mic is kind of high. Really? It's kind of thuddy or whatever. Kind of too much. Let me take care of that. Some of that. All right, that should be better. That should be a little bit better. So try that. And took a little bass out of the voice. Thanks, Michelle, for telling me. That should be better. All right. And my sister, thank God for my sister. She told me today, she was like, I thought you're going on at 3:30 Eastern. And I was like, oh my God, that was the plan. I was supposed to go on at 3:30 Eastern today. Between football games, that would have been 12:30 Pacific. But I flubbed it. So this whole thing has been such a huge learning process, trying to remember time zones and stuff. I'm going to be in Florida in a couple weeks, and that's going to be another challenge with time zones and all that stuff. But my dad was talking about the military time, how it's one time zone throughout the whole world. I think we should all just get on that. That sounds great. I guess it's confusing though for civilian life. It would be confusing because you wouldn't know what the time the sun goes up and down every day. Let's see. What somebody else say something? My mom's doing a dry January too. Good for you, Mom. My mom doesn't drink all that much anyway. Do you, Mom? You don't drink all that much. Anyway, I don't have any notes today. Just thought I'd go for it. All right. Nobody's liked the video yet. I guess it's really hard to like a video when you're still watching it. I figured that out. I found that out a few weeks ago. I'm gonna do another song here. This one's called Just Getting Started. It's a song about the new year. Just kidding, it's not. It's about getting to a place in life where you feel like you just finally get it. You get life, and you got it in your grip, and then you feel like you're just getting started, but you're also over 40, so it's kind of a weird conundrum. And of course, the conspiracy theorists, which I'm one, we're open to the idea that our DNA was actually capped. The telomeres were capped in our DNA, so we're supposed to live for hundreds of years. That's why when we're 40 years old, we feel like we're just getting it. So I'm open to that idea. That could have happened. I'm open to a lot of ideas, as you know. So throw me some ideas if you got one out there. And it looks like 2 people have liked the video now, maybe 3, so that's good. Anyway, here goes Just Getting Started, my original song I put out a few years ago. I'm probably gonna re-release this one because I didn't really promote it that good. So it's been a long ride in this life of mine. Many years I froze like in Arlen. I got lost in the desert, down and broken hearted. Look at me now, I am just getting started. There's been many times I didn't think how much about by the grace of God I've been lying hearted. Hard working spirit my parents imparted. Look at me now, I am just getting started. Some people believe after 40, life is over and they're gonna be parted. That is a belief I have started. Look at me now, I am just getting started. Look at me now, I am just getting started. All right, thank you very much. There's some people that came by for that one. There were some bikers came by and said hello. It's an interesting scene out here in the middle of nowhere with bikers and hikers everywhere. Life is funny. I figured I had a day off today. It's Sunday, and I usually have to have a gig on Sundays. Sunday's a big day in a lot of ways. I make a lot of good money on Sundays, a lot of the gigs. But today I didn't have any gigs, so I figured I'd do a live stream. And then I figured, well, if I'm going to set up a live stream, I might as well set up a video shoot. So I've been out here for about 3 or 4 hours now. It'll be 5 hours probably when this podcast live stream thing is done. But yeah, so we've had some interesting events already this year. Things just seem to be, I don't even, it's weird. Things are getting so crazy that it seems like the right and the left are starting to really agree on some things, which is, we've really come a long way. I'm not going to mention what things they agree on because I just don't want to get into it, but it's just wild to see things have gotten that crazy that the right and the left are starting to agree on certain things, even though they won't probably admit it, but they are. And I'm not saying I'm too good to be out of the left or the right. I try to be in the middle, I guess, but in the end, we're all somewhere on the spectrum, I guess. And this is something that's happening to all of us. All this, what we're seeing in the world it's happening, to all of us. And I like to be positive, like life is not conspiring against us. Life is conspiring for us. If we remember that, and we know that God's in control ultimately, right? For those of us who believe in God, those of us who don't, I'm sure they're pretty concerned too about everything. So it's just like everything's happening right now, and there's like, you're just watching all this stuff happen and there's nothing you can do to stop it. It's like a river that slowly starts, and then you just see, it's like, oh man, this is going to turn into a flood at some point. So hopefully it doesn't turn into a flood. Hopefully it's the enlightenment of humankind that we're witnessing here. Everybody's waking up. They're not believing everything that we're told anymore. Maybe that's what's happening. Don't know. But I'm gonna just have another sip of my beer for sure. Yeah, when you go on dry January, I did the same thing last year with the same friend. I went to a movie theater with this same friend. Her and I went to see the Bob Dylan movie together last year. And I got a beer. I was on dry January and I got a beer while I went to see the Bob Dylan movie. Last night I went to see the Song Sung Blue. That was a movie about, it's about Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond cover band, actually. It's really good. It was really well done. It was $18 a person to get in and $7 a beer. So I think I spent $21 on 3 beers and plus one for my friend because she drove. So $28 on beer, $18 for the ticket. It's a lot of money, but we did it. And yeah, I recommend going to see it if you like going to the movie theaters, which I don't hardly ever go. I think the last time I went was last year for the Bob Dylan movie. And sometimes it's just fun to go out there and be normal, be a normal person. I don't even know if normal people go to the theater anymore. I don't know. It feels like you're going into I don't know, some kind of matrix or whatever when you go into a movie theater, right? It just feels like everything is, anyway, so. Let me play another song here. Do another cover song, I guess. Hang on a second. Somebody said something? My sister said she tried to take my parents to see that movie, but they wouldn't go, so that's too bad. You should go, Mom and Dad. You should go out to see the movie. It's really kind of a good movie, but it's expensive. Wait for it to come out on Amazon or whatever, I guess. We're already paying for Amazon every month. Might as well just wait for stuff to come out then, I guess, right? I don't know. It's not that expensive to rent a movie once it's on Rentable or whatever, too. What song am I going to play next? Maybe I won't do a cover song. Maybe I'll do one of my own. Let me do one of my own. This one is one, I've done it a few times on this podcast, I think. This one is called I'm an Alien and I Want to Go Home. Let's see if I can find the right. I hope one day I look back on these times, of this podcast live stream. It's episode 96 now, I think. Maybe it'll be like, I'll be on 300 episodes and be like, remember when I used to have all those problems and now everything goes so well? That'd be cool. But for now, I'm broadcasting in the middle of a field. I don't know if you're supposed to do this or not. Here we go. This song's called I'm an Alien and I Want to Go Home. Living in the Garden of Eden, I was eating fruit right off the trees. Harmony on my mind, I was living a life of ease. God spoke to everyone over an intercom. The speakers were in the clouds, we all lived in a wigwam. We speak back to him on a microphone that was hanging from a ceiling from a wishbone. One morning God spoke to us and he made a forecast. You're all getting too fat, so now you must fast. Breakfast was skipped in, no one really cared. It wasn't until supper people started getting scared. Stomachs were rumbling, louder than the clouds. Never missed a meal before, I think I might pass out. Sat down on the couch and started watching some TV. There's some guy on the news digging in the dirt, planting pinto beans. Called himself a farmer, he's taking control of the situation. We're back to digging some holes. I looked over at my friend, we sat in a recliner. I noticed he was eating, I asked him what he said, TV dinner. Well, maybe he had forgotten, so I reminded him. God said not to eat until further instructions. We don't need God anymore, you're a simple little man. Now the farmer sells his food from his taco stand. So I followed my nose down to the smell of the taco. I walked up to the counter, I ordered 5 bean burritos. The kid there asked for here to go, and I told him that I'd stay. He pushed some buttons on the register, said that'll be $6.50. I didn't know what money was, so I asked him for his boss. He looked at me kinda crazy and told me to get lost. And they're weak by now, so I went to the microphone. I wanted to ask God, this fast could be postponed. When I spoke, I could not hear a reply, cause there was too much noise outside and all the people in cars passing by. Walking down the street, found a fruit tree. Lots of green grass, but not a single thing to eat. sidewalk with my bottle of liquor. Some people threw some coins at me, but I had no idea what they were, so I got a job mopping floors. It lasted almost a day. I had to watch, I was late. I got fired without pay. That night I was up in a park, underneath the stars, when a flying saucer came down from the planet Mart. Hop in, buddy, I've been looking for you. The creature said to me, and just like that, at the speed of light, I went off to the galaxy. Goodbye. Hang on a second, my stuff died. The battery went dead. Hang on a second. All right.
All right, Mart.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. Just doing a live stream out here in the middle of nowhere.
Sweet.
Yeah. I was shooting a music video earlier, and just figured I'd do a live stream too while I'm at it.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. I was like, he's doing one of his
Totally.
podcasts.
Totally, man. That's a great bike.
Yeah, I just got it.
Did you? That's great. What is that?
Ibis is the brand.
Huh. That's gnarly, man. That looks like you can do anything with that.
Yeah.
The geometry of the front.
Back into the,
What's that?
I'm trying to get back into heavier duty mountain biking. I kinda
Are you?
got it for a couple of years.
Cool. Cool, man.
Have a great day.
All right, man. Good to see you. All right. I think I'm back on here. Got this. At least temporarily, anyway. Let's see. I got this one, too. Let's see what this one's at. Yeah, if that dies again, I got a little battery here, too, so get this happening. I was just thinking, this is great. I'm getting through this podcast with no technical problems, but now I'm losing battery power. So the good news is the phone will not lose battery power because the phone will stay on. My mom said the reason they didn't go to the movie theater that day is because it was too cold outside, so that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna play another song. This song's called Desert Dessert. Hang on a second. Let me fix something real quick. This umbrella is casting a shadow. It's gonna look great without that. Let me. I guess there's other shadows, but that one's gone now. Flower blooming on the side of the road. We drive through this desert. Bother me or any excuse to move slowly from this world on my long journey. On my long journey. I can see far away into forever. Oh, I can see the infinite. The infinite. Cactus flower is blooming on the side of the road. We drive through this deserted desert. Cobb Irvin, if you're out there watching, that one's for you. Cobb Irwin, if you're out there watching, that one's for you. I don't think he is. Probably watching football today. He's a football guy. All right, speaking of God and trusting God, which I was a minute ago, I'm gonna do a song now that I wrote. It's called "Let Go and Let God." Looks like things are still happening, so everybody's still there. Nobody's chatting. That's fine. But yeah, it just seems really crazy stuff. Crazy. I know. Maybe I shouldn't even talk about it, but it just seems really we're in treacherous territory here. And I know people want to just blame us people who voted for Trump, which I guess I get it now. But not what we voted for, no matter what they say. As I've explained before, I definitely didn't vote for him to cover up the Epstein case. I'm supposed to expose it. Definitely didn't vote for him to bomb Iran. Didn't vote for him to take over Greenland. Didn't vote for him to go to Venezuela and capture the president. So people could say what they want about us people who voted for Trump. But that's how I feel about it. We didn't vote for the stuff, but I know they say, well, we saw it coming. That's fine. That's fine. And that's as controversial as I'm going to get today. You're welcome to believe that all of us people who voted for Trump are the problem. We've all voted for some pretty crazy stuff in the past. And I just don't get how anybody's going to vote anymore. It just doesn't make sense. Why would anybody vote for it anymore? And so that makes me wonder if there's ever going to be an election anymore, because they know nobody's going to vote. So we'll see. We will see. I guess people will vote. They'll figure out some way to suck us in. They'll be like, well, if you go vote, we're going to give you a check for $50,000 for this and blah, blah, blah. You could buy a new home, blah, you know. So then people are going to go vote because they need it, you know. Looks like there's 5 people out here watching. That's cool. All right, so this song is called Let Go and Let God. It's about what's going on in the world right now. Oh, shoot. I honestly don't know if this battery's gonna make it through this song. like dark forces are taking them from the land beyond, and it seems like they've done it before. They're doing such a great job. All these times we are all living in are getting pretty hot. Whenever I think I'm bad enough, I let go and let God. Will these villains ever get served? Will they ever get caught? 'Cause it seems like they always escape. We're living in their psyop. All these times we are all living in are getting pretty hot. Whenever I think I've had enough, I let go and let God. Is there anything we can do to make this agenda stop? Or will this always be the word if all our leaders are bought? All these times we are all living in are getting pretty hot. Whenever I think I've had enough, I let go and let God. Left for us, or have we all lost the plot? Does humanity still have a chance? Does humanity still have a shot? All these times we are all living in are getting pretty hot. Whenever I think I'm bad enough, I let go and let God. Let go and let God. All right, thank you very much, and thank you to the battery gods for letting me get through that song. I'm gonna go ahead and change batteries here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I always usually charge up all my batteries, but I didn't have time because last night I went to a movie and I forgot to charge all my batteries, and you know how that goes. So my batteries were only half charged, and I did like a 3-hour video session, and now I'm doing this. I have so many batteries to charge. Oh, looks like Seth Hoffman's checking in. Hang on. He says, it's so good to hear me. Thanks, Seth. It's always good to hear from you, man. And my sister says, nice song. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate that. That song should be out soon, like probably sometime before February, I'm hoping. So, thanks. Hey, Seth, we should do something together when I come out to New Mexico in April and May. I'm coming out April and May this year, so let's do something. I'd love to be on your show, or you could be on mine, or both. Could do both. Check out Seth Hoffman music. He's great. Him and I have known each other for so long, and he has an amazingly strong voice, and I've always wanted to play some bluegrass music with him. He says definitely. All right, cool. The sun is so blinding I can't see the chat, so always something. Well, the good news is I think we're going to make it to the end of this podcast. Got another 15 minutes. I think this battery will hold up. If it doesn't, I'll just play acoustically. Let me see if I need to thank anybody yet for leaving a donation. No, I don't. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I guess I'll just play one more song here. Maybe it's feeling pretty quiet. Like I can literally hear crickets out here. Yeah, I was gonna go on a date with this girl for New Year's Eve, or not New Year's Eve, but like for just our New Year's resolutions, you know, to go to the gym more often. I don't go to the gym. I work out like outside and stuff, but it's just gonna try out a gym. So we're gonna meet for our first date at a gym. But she never showed up, so I guess we're not gonna work out. All right, I did not write that joke, but it's a funny joke, right? It's funny. I was so bummed when the Christmas episode didn't go through and it crashed. This Christmas special crashed. There was some really cool people that were tuned in for that one. I was so bummed when it crashed. I'm glad this one did not crash. Thankful for that. And but I was gonna tell the Christmas joke. I think I told my family this one, but I heard this one at a friend's church. It was this woman, she's really stressed out because it's 3 days till Christmas, and she realizes she hasn't gotten her children any presents yet. And she looks on Amazon, and nothing's going to be able to arrive in 3 days. So what she does is she's driving down the road, and she's like, God, what am I going to get my kids for Christmas? And just then she passes a humane society, you know, like we're an animal shelter for animals. So she pulls in there and she goes, maybe I'll get them a pet. They've always wanted a pet. They've never had a pet, and maybe this is the time to get them one. So she walks in and sees a parrot there, and the parrot is $20. It says $20 on the cage for the parrot. She's like, that's really cheap for this beautiful parrot. So she asks somebody who works there, why is he only 20 bucks? They said, oh, he grew up in a brothel, so he's really capable of some pretty uncouth words. And she was thinking, well, how uncouth could it be? And just then the bird whistles at her, goes, pretty lady. She's like, well, that's not too bad. I mean, how bad could this be? For 20 bucks, I'm gonna buy them. So she buys them, takes them home for Christmas. Christmas morning, the kids wake up, see the bird underneath the Christmas tree, and he's whistling at them, saying, pretty children, you know, beautiful children. And it's whistling at her, saying pretty lady and stuff. She's like, this is the best Christmas ever, and thank God I got this parrot for these kids. And that's when her husband walks out from his bedroom. He just woke up, you know. He walks out, and the parrot sees him. He goes, hey, Gary. Gary must have been going to the brothel. All right. Okay, back to Seth Hoffman though. He had some really big hits back in the 2000s. He still does. He's great. He's really prolific songwriter. He was doing some cool stuff during the pandemic and stuff. And what was that big hit though? Back in like 2005. It was a really good one. I heard it come on at this club called Stella Blue one night I was playing, and somebody played it on the jukebox or whatever you want to call it, on the sound system. I was like, man, that sounds so good. It was really good song. I'm trying to think what it was. Anyway, I'm gonna end on Somewhere Over the Rainbow. This is a song, it's perfect for this environment. my latest thought on everything is that we're just a bunch of, you know, we're just like human cattle for these things that are controlling us. Um, that's why, like, when the nuclear bombs and stuff, or like they get ready to test nuclear bombs and stuff, they always see like UFOs and stuff around, and they think the UFOs are like keeping the nuclear bombs from destroying ourselves, which actually makes sense, right? Because, and I have a sense of humor about this. Just don't worry, I'm not gonna die on any hills about this stuff. But people were like, well, the aliens don't want us to destroy ourselves, you know? And somebody said this on the Joe Rogan podcast a while back. He said, yeah, that's because we're their cattle. We're like, the farmer doesn't want their cattle to get killed, you know? And it's like, dang, dude, maybe that's what's happening here. They're just farming our souls, just like the Matrix said. You know, they're living off the negativity from us. They feed off the negativity. The more negative things get and the more stressed out we are, the more they have to eat, I guess. Something like that, maybe. Doesn't mean there's no God. I still believe God's in there, and I think God wanted us to come through this, experience this. And I don't know if it's even possible to escape it. Some people think it is, some people don't. I think you can, probably. I think we can. I think the Amish probably are pretty close. As close as you can get to escaping it, maybe. Sure, they're not perfect either. Nobody is. And it seems like everybody's waiting for the Antichrist to appear, right? I got into some deep stuff here. Sorry. But what if the internet is the Antichrist? I mean, it seems like everybody, we're just so into the internet, and it's just, if you think of it, since the internet came out, it's been a lot of great stuff, don't get me wrong. A lot of great possibilities have happened because of the internet. I mean, right now I'm on the internet right now, obviously. Oh, there goes my last battery. But anyway, what I was gonna say is that if the internet basically made us into these, it's just really divided all of us and like all this stuff, and maybe the Antichrist is the internet or something like that. We're gonna have to let it go here soon, or maybe we should have already. Anyway, what is people saying? I think it was live every day, Seth. I think it was live every day. I'd have to hear it now, but it was great. My sister said, so sad, things are crazy. They are crazy. All right, well, that's enough of that talk for now. Let's just sing a happy song, beautiful song. It's good to be here with y'all. I'm grateful to be out here doing this, burning my face off in the sun. I'm just gonna do an acoustic version of this song, I guess, because the battery went dead. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. If birds fly over the rainbow, why can't I? by. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, far above the lemon tops. You'll find me somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly. If birds fly over the rainbow, why can't I? Upon a star and wake with a cloud far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, far above the chimney tops, where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, blue birds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow, why can't I? Birds fly over the rainbow, why can't I? The birds fly over the rainbow, why can't I? All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Let me just check this out. My mom says she loves the podcast. Thanks, Mom. And I think that's it for today. Let me just make sure I didn't get any message. I think I saw a message come through. Looks like Dennis Driscoll paid $20.25. Thank you so much, Dennis. Appreciate that. And I'll see you guys next time, next week or next. I think it's gonna be next Friday that I do this. So see you then. All right, bye.